Here is a valid question you may be wondering about. Why should I use Adobe InDesign instead of Microsoft Word? After all, Microsoft Word seems to have everything, including the kitchen sink, and we spent the first month or so of this class learning how to work with Word. Another way of asking this question is, why should I spend $700? And let me pull up a website very quickly. We can see the standard retail price on InDesign is $700. When Microsoft Word can design all the pages I need and want, and we can also see the educational price is $198.95. Here are some points to keep in mind when working with desktop publishing programs. 1. Word is not a page layout program, so it's more difficult and time-consuming to get graphics to stay put on a page and to wrap text around them and to control them. Graphics tend to, as a former PR student used to say, fly off to other pages, because you'll place a graphic on page 3 today, but when you open the document tomorrow, it could be on page 4 or 5 or 19, who knows? Even when you take pains to anchor that graphic correctly, you get a drastic reflow of the graphics every time you reopen the document. Number 2, Word documents tend to look different on every computer. Image positions, text flows, page breaks, all these tend to drift on your pages. Number 3, graphics, especially TIFFs and other bitmap formats, tend to get automatically converted to RGB when imported, then converted back to CMYK for a press quality PDF file. Now that may sound okay to you at this stage of your career, but this conversion process has problems written all over it. Blacks drift from 100% to 90% black. A small font coupled with a light color for that font could result in text that is not even printable. Number 4, Word knows very little about CMYK and nothing about Pantone spot or PMS ink colors. RGB is what you're going to get. So you'll pay a fortune at the pre-press stage to have your film output correctly, if it can be done at all. There are a handful of press shops around the US that will attempt to put a Microsoft Word file to film or plates for offset printing. They charge a lot to do this, and you are required to sign a contract with language like, you get what you get from these Word files, and you pay for the film whether it's usable or not. Word files are different to color separate, if at all, and the color photos will be less than satisfactory. Number 6, you're going to spend a lot of money for a very inferior print run. You can make print quality PDFs from Word, but then again, you've got that black problem that we mentioned before. Number 7, multi-column layouts in Word are a nightmare. It is so difficult to get the text to flow where you want it to go, and the text just doesn't stay put. Where is that electronic superglue when you need it? Well, these are some of the reasons why we're not going to use Word to do desktop publishing.